Hello, sir. Welcome to...
Not sure.
I see. Well, we are the premier secure corporate archive in the world. We offer a number of services, including ultra-secure corporate vaults, as well as executive safes for smaller accounts.
Makes sense. It's secure.
Oh, yes. Everything at Palisade is state-of-the-art security.
How big are the corporate vaults?
Oh, quite big, in fact. We call them container vaults, like shipping containers.
Underground, mate.
Absolutely. In addition, they are only...
Your exec...
Well, we do have an exclusive clientele, and...
Your client list must...
It is. Mostly they are...
But with the same...
Oh, of course. And access...
That's all?
It's a little bit more involved. The keycard also switches off...
So...
Well... We don't use that term here, but yes. We are...
Or government.
Our international clientele do...
So they take advantage of this country?
Mm-hmm. I suppose that's one way of looking at it, if you were a cynic.
I think I'd like...
I'm sorry, Mr. Romanek.
Thanks for the...
This is Eliza Cassell. From Picus. Exclusivity. Anonymity. Security. These are the greatest concerns. Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority.
Well, I was here during talk. Those reports were inaccurate. That would work. Of course, that's the contracted policy, right? Our corporate privacy laws are I don't know. Not always to be sure. That's the whole time.
Access granted.
websites around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective. An elusive group of vigilante hackers were exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones.
No, all... Might have heard something. Make it quick.
Press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however. Causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting They risk the electronic Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls all overly locations. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence dialogue on both sides of the issue.
Please see the receptionist.
Here we go. Can't defend against that kind of thing.
Keeper was late on his protection plan.
You interested in some hacking software, maybe?
Welcome.
Nice gear you.
All high-end. And you look like you know.
You try this on.
Just the ones made of carbon fiber.
Gonna have to just.
Maybe you can make it up to me. You look like the...
That stuff's.
Come on, man, don't play around. You know why it's illegal. You know the world governments don't want us to find out their dirty secrets, but...
Sure.
Great. That's awesome. Factory fresh. Another.
I couldn't believe it when I saw the test results. Spanish rules. I couldn't imagine what it's like to be augmented.
So, you got any...
I think I found the kind of information you're looking for.
All right. Inspire me.
Here. Picus knew all about a recent chemical spill and what it did to the water supply. They warned their own people, but not the public at large.
Better to risk people's health than to threaten social order. And this is good. Very good. Anything else?
No, that's it.
That's cool, man. This should be more than enough. Okay, Bones has been typing up a storm already. We pulled all our Picus theories together and laid out some preliminaries. If you did your job right, this should help fill in the blanks.
So we're done here.
Almost. We need to make sure this issue gets the publicity it deserves. There's a city information hub we want you to hack. It's on your way out, I promise.
All right.
Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of...
I should get out of here.
of that garbage.
Not much going on.
Yeah, I know. You have no money.
Stay quiet. Yep.
Boy, I'm here. You stay away from this lot.
Just make it through this shit.
Access granted.
Okay, you there?
Who is this? How'd you get this number?
I did what you asked. Samizdat should have no problem getting its message out now. You remember our deal?
Oh, yeah. I don't compromise whatever little game you're playing over at that import company.
Try to keep a low profile. If Picus wasn't gunning for you before, they will be now.
Don't worry. Just make sure you remember who the good guys are.
Just make it through this shit.
Třetí šichta zarvat. Na tohle se pak určitě musí.
Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v chomoutu s rusákama.
What is this city
The bastard will do anything.
Hold it, Clank. Let me see your permit, and be quick about it.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, officer.
What's the matter, eh? I'm holding you up from some important, This is a BH-847.
Is that what it is? Sounds impressive.
Are you going to be a problem? Eyes to yourself. You are cleared through this checkpoint. Go about your business.
Not much going on.
All right, Miller, I'm at the Metro.
Perfect timing. Chang says your private chariot will arrive any time you call up Razika Station on the map.
Chang, you had him hack into Prague's public transit company so I can get to Ruzicka?
Plan A wasn't working.
Used to be a beautiful city.
Nothing down here,
No.
over.
Why they haven't put more guys on their job, I'll never know. They are involved.
They may call it a new world order, but we all know. Oh, it has been going on for a long, long time.
I should have stayed in bed. Good luck finding the people who hacked us. Hopefully it will turn out to be nothing.
Thanks for taking care of those conspiracy nuts, Jensen. Man, the thought of someone knowing where we are, I mean, I'm supposed to be digging into this.
Any progress?
Why? What have you heard?
Don't get jumpy. Just curious.
Janus has officially hacked into my sleep. I wake up trying to figure out who's tracking who. Sometimes I think I'm this close.
And what's that?
The less I talk about how it's going, the better.
How did you get...
Miller came to me in prison, helping him set up a cybercrimes unit.
That's pretty good.
Sure, if you're looking to exchange one set of impenetrable walls for another. At least in prison I didn't owe anyone anything. Here, yeah, I don't know. They do a good job of reminding me that I have a lot to be grateful for.
You're saying they hired you because they knew you wouldn't ask questions?
No. Maybe. Look, I do ask questions. A lot of questions. Just not always out loud.
You were brought in specifically to track down Janus. You ever worked with them in the past?
I'm not one for collective ideals. Chang looks out for Chang. Sometimes our...
Is the collective as big a...
People like to roam...
I mean, you don't see it.
They're anonymous, powerful, and convinced they have a stranglehold.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies.
Now
They
careful.
have better software.
Oh, hello.
Known as North Gate, these brutal remains are the
Sounds very good. See you then.
Shame on you.
Might be worth checking out.
Look, I'm either busy working or busy on my brain. Either way, I don't have time. Check.
Jensen, what's wrong? What are you doing here?
Miller sent me to find you. Thought you might have run into trouble.
He said that? Did he use those exact words? Because it's not my fault!
What happened, Smiley?
1 minute I'm in there running the show, and the next they accuse me of trying to tamper with evidence. Me! Can you believe that? I would never do that, Adam. Never!
It's our crime scene.
Exactly. But try telling them that. The minute they went for their guns, I decided it was time to shut up and get out of there. They accuse me of tampering with evidence. They're probably destroying all the evidence there is right now. You know, at first I thought this was about Sonia.
Sonia? Sonia who?
Oh, just some girl I've been teaching English to. Turns out her husband is a little territorial. You know the type.
Smiley.
Right. Back to the case. The thing is, I think I found something in there. Something big. Something that could just blow this case wide open. I just need to get a look at the scan of the blast area, so... Actually, it's a good thing that you're here. I don't suppose you could... Jensen your way in there and grab it for me?
So what am I looking at in there?
It's a blast site. There's debris everywhere, and plenty of cops too. Once you get past the turnstiles and security offices, you should have a clean path to the tourist office where they have the scan. If they don't see you.
How many cops are inside?
I don't know! Several! They all had guns, so I didn't stop and count them all. There was at least one guy in an exosuit. And my guess is they'll shoot first and bury the bodies later.
What do you think is on this scan?
It's evidence, Jensen. A 3D mass spectrometer scan of the explosion site.
And?
And if I had one more minute in there, I'd have it with me right now, and I could find out.
We need that.
Yes, exactly. That's the spirit. We need it. But you won't be able to just walk in there and ask them for it.
So where do I...
The forensic team set up camp inside the tourist agency, or what used to be the tourist agency. Get to their...
This could take a while, Smiley.
Got it. I'll get out of your way, head back to HQ. Good luck, and, let's not tell Miller about this one, okay?
Right. I'm with Task Force 20.
You thought wrong. This is a local...
That's fine.
Done. Get back. No hands allowed.
I thought he'd still be in the hospital. Checked himself out this morning.
Simply the damn determined to find the right spot. Captain had to have a whisper.
What did they do? Drag him out screaming?
Captain had an aid.
Shh! Posłuchaj! Mojego plechovýho parchantami.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Have to remember to look into that.
Golemu se to teď pořádně mlí. Tohle násilí je katastrofa. Golemu se to teďka bude pořádně mlít.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Any idea how much longer someone might come try to scrub the evidence?
I believe this Square-Enix is riding a rig. What do we need with that kind of firepower? Is an army of ARC fanatics coming to scrub evidence?
Hear that?
We have to check.
Golemu se to teďka bude pořádně mlít. Tohle násilí je katastrofa.
Shit is going to start and Golem now.
No, they've already done the preliminary structural analysis. We're fine here. No worries about that. Anything else? Okay, good. Back to your posts. Everyone on sharp lookout and stay out of the way. Except at the lookout.
Fucking darting up alone on the train station. In the red light, eyeing the merchandise.
What was that, Kopecki?
Nothing, sir. Just commenting on the clank bastards that did this.
That's what I thought. Now go. Keep watch for any clanks that decide to come back and see their handiwork.
Agate for spectral wrapping up back at the lab. Find anything else?
Checkpoints are doing a good job keeping people out.
Wish I knew what Kota task force was interested.
Doubt that there's anything important or SIN. Able to take
So interested in this investigation. Do we snoop around? I'd say they were covering something up.
Golemu se to teďka bude pořádně mlít.
We'll get whoever did this. I know we will.
Ark is getting away.
So, something.
mlí. Chtěl bych přestat chlastat slivovici.
They'll pay for this.
This violence was devastating.
Calm down. We'll be out of here soon enough. Be too much longer.
I'm here.
Za tohle zaplatili. Jak chvíľu najdem.
Smiley, I've got the scan.
Yeah? Fantastic! Bring it back to my office and we'll see if I'm right.
Copy that.
hlavně v klidu.
Zasranej auk ve vagónu pro naturály! Chcete snad vyvolat paniku? Ukažte mi papíry. Dělejte, nebo vás seberu.
I don't have time to waste with this. Make it fast.
Vemte si je a vypadněte. Až příště pojedete metrem, použijte vagón pro augy. Máme svých problémů dost i bez takových potížistů, jako jste vy.
Jensen, looks like we have a new lead in the case. It's gonna put you inside Gollum City.
The Aug Ghetto. What did we get?
Telecam footage from the attack. Cheng was able to pull some images from it. Trouble is, our new psychologist needs to clear you before you go anywhere.
So I shouldn't tell her about this piece of evidence I've got for Smiley.
Humor the bureaucrats, will you? Bring Smiley your evidence and give us then 5 minutes of your time. Call me when it's done.
Budeš se muset naučit, kde je...
What? Nothing to report.
Skoro mi připadá, že...
My goodness.
Adam, I finally decrypted the audio off the Whisper chip tap. Fucking cold, man. You gotta hear it.
I have my hands full right now. Tell me where you are and I'll come when I can.
There's an old limb clinic in the Daphne district. It's closed down. Nobody goes there anymore. I'll be inside.
Hey, how's it going? Do you have the scan?
Yeah, it's right here.
You're a lifesaver, Adam. Seriously, Miller was in a foul mood when he left here. I don't need to give him another excuse to chew me out.
He left. Where'd he go?
Didn't ask, didn't think he wanted me to know. Did those state police jerks give you any grief?
It's like you said. They shot first, so I took care of it.
Oh, okay. Good. They had it coming.
So what's on the scan?
Oh, that. I have no idea.
What? You told me you found something big.
I didn't say I knew what it was, Adam. I said it was something that could blow this case wide open. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not buying this whole Ark did it angle. I believe what the evidence tells me. This DSD has all the answers we need, from the chemical makeup of the explosive used down to the material in the victim's clothing. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so how long until we're all sure of it?
Oh, it'll take hours to sift through the data, and I'm seeing Sonia later to apologize for any issues I may have caused with the state police. Plus...
You do that.
Take it easy.
How's it going?
Adam, I'm Delaro Zen. I appreciate you coming in to speak with me, and... well, I know you're probably getting this from everyone today, but I need... to ask, are you okay? I've seen footage from the train station, but being there must have...
Is that what this is about?
No, that was sympathy. This is a standard agent health interview to determine combat readiness. Here, I got you this from the dispensary.
You got me neuropazine? Look, Doc, I was caught off guard by a terrorist attack. Might have knocked some things out of whack, but it doesn't mean my body's gonna start rejecting my augments.
True, but traumatic experiences can kick a hornet's nest into the immune system. In patients with neuroprosthetics...
Would you believe me if I told you my body doesn't reject mechanical implants?
No. But my policy is for straight talk only in the room, so if you want me to believe that you're some kind of medical miracle, I guess I'll have to go with it. Please, have a seat. I've been looking over your file. There's some very interesting history here. Mind if we take a trip down memory lane?
Is this gonna take long?
It says here that you were with Detroit SWAT, but left in 26 to head up Seraph Industries' security division. David Seraph was at the center of America's augmentation debate.
David Seraph always attracted a lot of controversy.
Yes, I've seen some of his interviews. A firm believer in human enhancement technologies. I wonder if the incident changed his view?
Certainly didn't seem that way on the day.
You were with him then? In Panchea? When the incident happened?
Not at first. I was investigating the people responsible for attacking Seraph Industries. I was this close to exposing them when the incident hit.
You weren't affected?
No.
So how did you end up in Panchea?
I found out Seraph had left for the Arctic installation without me. I knew it was still under construction and most of its workforce was augmented. But by the time I got there, the damage had been done. Is there a reason we're dredging up the past? Because I don't see what any of this has to do with current events.
Don't you? Panchea was the fulcrum, Adam. For you and for all of society, everything changed that day. They dragged you out of the ocean and into a world that hates and fears people like you. Which actually leads me to my next question. So far, no one's claimed responsibility for the attack at Rizika. But with the human restoration vote coming, well, it's no secret Prague has become the symbol of legalized augmented oppression.
And the Augmented Rights Coalition is camped at its back door, trying to expose and resist it.
Most of the world thinks of them as terrorists. Augmented terrorists. If it turns out they are guilty, well, being augmented yourself...
How am I gonna feel? This isn't about Augs versus Naturals, Delara. This is about terrorism. And in my book, there's no excuse for the taking of innocent lives, no matter the reason.
So if Talus Wrecker ordered his people to do this, then...
It's my job to bring him in, not to judge whether he's guilty or innocent.
Well, look, I think it's safe to say that you have all your faculties about you. I'll let the director know that I'm officially clearing you for the field.
Well, it's probably best if I get back to work, Doc. I'll see you around.
Should our next session involve psychoanalysis? Thanks again for going over your file with me, Adam. I think most of the other agents see a plague cross on my door.
Well, there's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Train station.
I'm sorry, we're all in strung out shapes.
You didn't get held up at a checkpoint or something, did you? I'm inside the clinic waiting for you.
Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this place just brings back memories. Don't take too long.
I should have stayed in bed.
Nothing on last bound.
Huh? What the heck? You said we're going to the train station. Go on.
More than a few around.
Ten hajzel ze dozítí a dostane povýšení.
We are getting overtime in hazard pay for this, right?
Keep moving.
Hey, glad you can make it. Any trouble getting away?
Miller's been giving me some leeway, but not much. I did survive a terror attack.
You and me both. God, sometimes I really hate this city. It used to welcome people like us, go out of its way to entice Augs to live here. This clinic was built because Prague saw us as its future. Now, look at it.
Times change, Alex.
I know, trust me, even got the scars to prove it.
We've been working together for a few months now.
What, you trolling from?
Just the good ones.
Well, they got me out of a tough spot. Before the incident. I was working for Bell Tower flying VIPs around Panama, and I stumbled into something.
Janus weren't?
A friend of Janus's, someone in the collective who used to work for Bell Tower. You don't mess with these people, Adam. Not...
You're a valuable asset. The collective could have sent you anywhere. Why Prague?
You really need to ask? Ever since the incident, paranoia and racism are eating this city alive. The whole world's watching just to see how...
Didn't realize the entire collective was
Not everyone is. But we all know our real enemies need chaos to operate in.
You said we got something?
Yeah, listen to this.
A little heads up would have been nice.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on Ark.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at Versalife, and Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send me the reports if you want me to prove it, because Ark don't operate in North America.
They're setting up Ark, Adam. They sent you into that ambush in Dubai, and now they want to pin everything on the Augmented Rights Coalition. I told you Miller was dirty.
Sounds to me like Miller's following orders. It also sounds like he's not happy about it.
Alright, whatever. Maybe he's just a stooge. You can't say the same about the man he's talking to.
His boss, Joseph Manderley.
Director of TF-29 operations worldwide. The only person at Interpol higher than him is the General Secretariat.
We need to play this smart, Alex. Think about what we heard. What was that bit about Versalife?
You mean the break-in that never happened? Yeah, I started digging into that right after I decrypted the conversation.
What'd you find?
Like I said, man, it's the break-in that never happened. Versalife is one of the biggest pharma companies on the planet. The only one still manufacturing neuropozyne. If it got broken into, it would have been big news.
So why are they saying it did? Versalife doesn't produce just neuropozyne. They've got a huge research and development division.
Yeah? So? What does that have to do with Ark? Why frame them for break-in?
They want them to look like terrorists. I guess it depends on what they'll say was stolen. See what the collective can dig up. If this really is a conspiracy, that break-in will be the thread to pull on.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna finish my investigation. Find out who really bombed the station. I'll let you know when I turn up.
Same here. Good luck, Adam.
Miller, we still going to Gollum City?
You are. Meet me at Kopecki's puppet shop. Your pilot's en route. I'll brief you there.
Copy that.
That's it. Get out.
You said...
Say something? Just drop it. No one cares. I've got nothing else to say.
You want them big, small, hanging left?
A customer, right? What do you want? Hypo...
This place...
Oh yes, Dr. Cipra, Miss...
Tai Young.
He calls it experiment.
What does an experiment?
He is vague about it, and I don't care.
Who is...
My nephew. He works here as an assistant, but he didn't show up for work today. He's a...
Probably not.
Did you come here for something? Do what you want.